going to add some of this avocado toast seasoning to my avocado toast, and that's dinner tonight. So if it's been a long time since you've had breakfast for dinner, just consider this an inspiration. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Alright, so with the taco bar tonight, you gotta have cheese, and if I don't have shredded cheese on the table, my 21-year-old just, well, she turns into a 12-year-old, let me tell you. I decided to use queso blanco tonight, so I was kind of keeping with that white cheese theme, and I shredded an 8-ounce block of mozzarella, because why not? And I had about a half a bag of the hot jalapeno habanero jack from from Walmart, Great Value brand. Love that stuff. First time I saw that was actually a year or two ago on Mandy in the Making. Been using it ever since, so give credit where credit's due. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that. I'm adding a little bit of taco seasoning to that cheese because YOLO. Let's just add that in there. And I'm going to put the lid on here and stick it in the fridge so it'll stay cold until we're ready to make the nacho bar. So everyone will come in here and fix it the way they want it. This one is Bob's. He's got some green salsa on there and just some of these goodies. And it's a winner every single night. I pinky promise. Alright, so I've got a pound of ground sausage here. It's almost done, not quite, but that's okay. It's going to keep right on cooking. I hear you, puppy. So we're going to give that a stir. And now I'm going to add 2 full tablespoons of Italian seasoning. You can adjust that to your taste. I'm going to add some garlic powder, about a tablespoon or so. Alright, so I'm going to add some whole tomatoes in here, if I can do it without spilling them everywhere. I got the big can here, so I think I'm just going to go with a few of them and save the rest of that can for dinner, maybe tomorrow night or in a couple of nights. I'll just stick it in the fridge. And then I'm going to use my spoon and just kind of mush them up a little bit and continue cooking that meat and crushing up those tomatoes. I'm going to add 2 packs of stevia just to sweeten up those tomatoes a little bit. You can use regular sugar, you can use sweet and low, whatever it is you like, you can use it. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to taste. Always to taste. I like a lot of pepper, so I'm going to go a little bit heavy-handed on that and give it a stir. I realize that I say give it a stir all the time, but that's the next step, so give it a stir. Alright, we're going to end with a can of tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce, whatever you call it at your house. That's what we're putting in here. Why? Because it's flavorful. Can you make it from scratch? Sure. But this is easy and I'm tired. Alright, so I added some water in there. It's probably about a cup. Give it a shake. We're going to go ahead and, you know what? It's a cup. So we're going to shake it. And we're going to put that in there. Just like so. It gets the goodness out, but it also helps to cook the pasta that's going in here with it. So, let me say it one more time. Give it a stir. Alright, so we'll put the lid on this. I got it on medium high. I'm going to let it come up to a hard simmer cut it back down to medium, and then I'm going to add my pasta. Alright, so she's good and hot. Now what I've got here is some linguine, and I'm going to cut these into little pieces like so. And I'm going to use just, I don't want to tell you wrong because I eyeball this every time I make it. We're going to say just a little bit under half a pound. And I cut it, like I said, into little pieces, just like that. So that is definitely in my top 10 favorite meals of all time. Well, any kind of pasta with salad is one of my favorite meals. I love pasta. I adore pasta. Pasta's my thing. I am making Tamara's French onion burgers. I have been watching her make these for a year or more now, and it's just driving me crazy. I gotta try them. So I've got a little less than 2 pounds of meat here, and I'm gonna add some salt and some pepper per her recipe, just salt and pepper. And hers calls for garlic powder or your favorite seasoning, and her video is linked down below, and her recipe and all the good stuff. I'm going to use some Chicago steak seasoning. It's good on all beef. So I'm going to add that in there. A couple of tablespoons, like so. And then I'm going to get this mixed up. And I'm going to do that with my hands without, you know what, I'll just save you and I'll mix it up. We'll be right back. She says put some of this on the bottom. This is the Campbell's French onion soup. So we're going to put that on the bottom, kind of zhuzh it around a little bit. Of course, you saw me sear off those burgers. Hold on. I got to go over here and get my spatula. I'm back. It wasn't that far away. All right. Let's put these burgers in here that I seared off. They already smell good. Of course, there's nothing wrong with a burger anyway. So let's get all 6 of those in there. Alright, and then she says to put another onion in there, so I have no problem doing that. Break this onion apart and put that all over, and then put the rest of the soup on top of it. And then she says cook it on low for, I think it was 6 hours. But like I said, please check out the link below. Check out her channel. Check out everything down below, because this is 100% Tamara's. Alright, y'all, so green beans tonight with Tamara's French onion burgers. And every time I say we're having green beans, the family asks me the same thing. Are they bacon green beans? Well, yes, they are. 6 ounces of bacon, which obviously is half a 12-ounce pack. And you're going to dice it up just like this. And you're going to cook it until it's good and brown, nice and crispy, but you're not going to take it out of the pot. I'll show you. Hang on. Alright, so here we go. We are crispy. We got the fat there. We're not draining anything. 6 ounces cooked the way you like it. 3 cans of green beans, and we're really cooking, so this is going to steam. Stir those beans into that bacon and all that yumminess in there. Oh, there's a stem on that one. I don't really, that whole thing, it's done bye-bye. Stir all that in together. And we're going to put this on about medium, low. What is with the stems, Food Lion? Get your stuff together. Look at there, there's another one. About medium, low. And just going to let them cook for about 30 minutes, just like that. No extra water, no anything. A little bit of black pepper, salt if you want it. That's it. That's my green beans. Alright, y'all, so there is Tamara's French onion burgers and salad. I have to have salad with almost every meal. I really do. And my almost world famous green beans. So that is dinner tonight. I will let you know across the screen right here what we thought of these burgers. But I guarantee you by the smell, they're absolutely delicious. Thanks, Tamara. I love you, girl. Let's add 1 pack of your favorite chili seasoning. I like Chilio because of Mama Mel. She's got me hooked on that. So we're going to add that in there. And I'm going to add half a can of water. I'm going to go ahead and just give that a stir and get everything in there and get it happy. Alright, so I've added 2 cups of dry macaroni noodles, elbow noodles, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to stir that in and we're going to let it simmer on about medium-low until those noodles are nice and tender. Then we're going to add some cheese. And it's just yummy, y'all. I pinky promise. Now, I promise y'all, I don't know how to make a little bit of anything. I don't. I can feed the Price family. I can feed the Dean family. I can feed the May family. You might even could throw in the Moss family in here if you want to. Everybody just come on down to the house because I made a pot full. I'm going to add a couple packs. I tickled myself. I'm going to add a couple packs of the Velveeta cheese sauce. You know the stuff. The good stuff. Yep, I just used my teeth. Sure did. Since normally I would use just one, but for some reason I thought I was just feeding everybody. So we're going to take that and gently fold that in there. If you hear anything in the background, well, that's my washing machine. Because, you know, life don't stop just because I'm cooking and talking to y'all. But I'm going to put that in there, heat up that toast, and we're good to go. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm going so slow. Because it's literally to the brim. To the brim. With goodness. Because that's how I roll. Alright, y'all, so I just took a picture here of tonight's dinner for you. Bob actually cooked. I mean, I made some macaroni and cheese, but there's not a whole lot to that. But he made these bacon-wrapped cheeseburger onion rings. Now, y'all, we've already shared one to try it. They are absolutely delicious. And if you want to see how he made them, check the link down below. They are on his channel. And then we made some hamburger patties. We just had some leftover ground beef, so we just grilled those right up along with it. I added some 57 to the top, and that is dinner tonight. So this is how I'm closing out the video, y'all. Bob cooked supper. I made nothing to go with it. Not a thing. He made his ribs down here. I have the recipe for this. It's in a video that he did, and I will link it down below. So again, if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you do, because he's coming back now that he is on the mend, y'all. He is on the mend. He's coming back to YouTube with some of his stuff. So he made some ribs. These are some that he cooked after he trimmed them. Well, you're not going to throw away that meat. So they're in there. And we like to have some pickles and some loaf bread. And that's it. None of those pesky vegetables to get in the way. I'm just kidding. We like vegetables. All right, so if you enjoyed this box for dinner today, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Take care, my friends, and may God always bless you.